We'll say, what do we think? Midnight? Midnight's a good time to check back? Oh, I do want to say, I did preemptively add the death counter, so don't worry about that. What exactly are our missions? Meet the limb clinic. Okay. So we've actually been doing the side quests, even though I said, boy, I don't want to do these side quests. Interesting. Still a bit. Oh, everyone's just unconscious. Oh, that's fucking ridiculous. All right. I just want to say a fucking metal man with cyborg parts should not have a sprint meter, but frankly, I think no game should have a sprint meter. How do I put H? Okay. I think sprinting should just be an unlimited resource. Except maybe in Dark Souls. Dark Souls, it makes sense. Like, games with a specific stamina-based system, I get it. But games without a specific stamina-based system, it seems completely unnecessary. Okay, I need to go to the limb clinic. So this should be on the same map, but down. So we're actually going to try and make progress. This game shouldn't take too long. It's just been me faffing about too much. That kind of causes it to take up a lot of time. Why do I have a target leading system? Oops. Alright. So, let's see. Amy! What? Wait a minute. What the fuck is the con? It circles her face, her boobs, and her crotch. Tai Yang Medical. I wish I could read this advertisement. I would love to know what that says. Okay.
Well, after
oh god, I left this on.
Save or not Sacrabalic. At this point, Adam Jensen experiences another glitch of his augmentations.
Again, such an important story point.
Fucking spoilers. Oh shit, I didn't realize that was left on. Extra commentary. Yeah, okay, go ahead and turn off the commentary. I didn't think that would actually be on still. Damn it. Okay, so do I have to leave the area? Because I can't figure out how to get to, the limb clinic. Found it. I think. Yeah, there's a sign posted there. Alright, I think we just need to find it.
You're referring to the Panchaea project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing.
Wait.
To modify ocean
Can't you see I'm busy? Go bother someone else.
Death and life have their determined appointments.
What? Oh, and riches and honors depend upon health.
Hashtag John.
Very good.
Right, what now?
Shh. They have eyes and ears everywhere. Meet me outside the clinic. Turn left from the front and go down the stairs. I'll be waiting at the corner.
Alright.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that
Over here. Come on now. I'm relieved to know they sent a professional, at least.
That makes two of us.
Right. Well, though not exactly what I was expecting. I was told I would be meeting a girl. How do I
I
know
hope New
you're
Game
not an
Plus
imposter
in
or some
Persona
sort of
5
double
keeps
agent?
me at level 90. Probably
Don't
won't,
think I
but
don't
it'd be
know
nice
this
to just
could all
destroy
be an
everything.
elaborate trap to set me up.
Look,
It
no offense,
doesn't
Mr.
keep you at level
X,
90. It
whatever your
resets
name
you to
is.
level
I know I
1,
don't have
but
time
you
for
get to
this.
keep all of your
So if you
equipment
could
in
simply just give me what I
personas. So
came
assuming
for,
you have
I'll
like
be on my
really
way.
good equipment,
yes.
you'll still like one-shot
right
everything.
Evelyn Carmichael's autopsy report. Here. Take it.
And then once you can access
trust
the
you will
Velvet
put this
Room, you can
information
like
to
pull
good
out
use.
some bullshit.
Because accountability and justice is at an all-time low, I'm afraid. It pains me to see this once great city, which stood as a bastion for reform and
And you get to
progress
keep your social
against our
stats.
oppressive communist origins.
So it's just like the
succumb
other
to the
ones.
trappings of corporate bureaucracy and petty corruption. Corruption so often typical of your Western governments.
Whatever you say. Now, if you don't mind, I really must be going.
Well, there is still the matter of my payment. 1,000 credits was the agreed upon price, I believe. Isn't that right?
And what were you just saying about corruption?
A deal is a deal. Surely your handlers informed you of this little detail.
No, my handlers failed to mention this little detail. Never mind. Just take your money. This report better be worth it.
Oh, I assure you it is. Whoever it was that didn't want this information given to the proper authorities paid a lot
You
of
can't
money
beat me
to have
level
it
11
ignored.
Joker 7 Satan.
Pity for them, new policy
Exactly.
strictly prohibits deletion of records concerning operational procedures. For legal purposes, you see.
I remember in my
Right.
playthrough, I went out of my
Nice
way
doing
to
business
create a
with you,
Satan
X.
allele that's just like completely broken with gun skills. You've seen too much. I also have to redo social links. You do, but any social link you fix, you get to keep all your social stats, so that'll help out. And any social link that you've done, like to 100% completion, you should have gotten an item for, which will increase your affection gain. I think it doubles them actually with that social link, so it's a lot faster to redo them. And also you have access to all of the personas, so it's a lot easier. Honestly, it's even on Royal, I was able to do all of the social links in one playthrough, just easily, and there wasn't even a guide for that one, so I was even able to do all social links even without a guide for Royal. And if I can do that on Royal, which is harder to do all the social links for, you can do it in Persona 5 on a New Game Plus run, no problem, if you wanted 100% that. I mean, like Satan, like the blue thing. No, I figured you meant Satan. I'm just saying, when I replayed, I made a super powerful Satan allele with gun skills. Well, since Hifumi was my girlfriend, she gave me a bunch of stuff, so no problem. Yeah, so no problem with Hifumi. Right off the bat. Hifumi will be an easy one. Anyone you already finished, you'll have an easy time with. And you should have an easy time with everyone, just in general. Except for strength. If you didn't already fuse strength and you don't have those in the bank, that'll be a bit of an issue. Just remember, if you're doing vanilla P5, that there's a tight deadline on Yoshinori and Mishima. I think you have to be done with both of them by November 11th. So on Sundays, especially in New Game Plus, it's better to do Yoshinori every Sunday that you can, just because there's such a small window and he'll only meet with you on Sundays. The strength is the twins. They have the generic Velvet Room social link where you have to fuse a bunch of bullshit in order to level them up. But yeah, as long as you remember to hang out with Yoshinori on every Sunday, it shouldn't be an issue for you. And get Mishima done by the 11th of November. There's plenty of time. Okay. Getting a confessional up in here. Oh, Taiyang Medical is right next to the Limb Clinic. Wait, no, don't I have to turn this in to Malik, or do I just have it now? Outside of P3, I never do the request, and I only do them in P3 because certain personas are only acquired through them. Okay. It's in...
Malik, I just got the autopsy report. No drugs or alcohol in evidence.
Interesting.
And our estimated time of death.
Social link, but it's definitely not a required one. It's definitely a better social link to do.
There's more.
On your first playthrough.
Pregnant.
Oh, but you get... No, hang on. You get execution methods by doing the twins, don't you? Don't you get a bunch of execution methods?
Can you go to his apartment?
And do what?
Get proof. Get something.
Yeah, you get like 100 execution methods.
I'm sending you the coordinates. Contact me again when you're there.
Like 5-level gallows and shit, don't you? Hang on, let me look this up. Because I'm pretty sure you miss out a lot by not doing strength. Let's see. Rank 1 is group guillotine. So that's how you fuse multiple personas anyway. Rank 2 is lockdown, which lets you gain new abilities and level up your stats for a persona. I learned later and did a few other ranks, but did not complete. Okay. Guillotine booster. I don't know what that one does. Isolation. Isolation I thought was the same thing as lockdown. Oh, I think it's a boost to lockdown. And then special treatment, which I don't remember what the fuck that does either. Oh, here it is. Here's group guillotine. So definitely need to do that one. Lockdown, less useful in Persona 5 than it is Royal. It's very good in Royal. They like boosted it in Royal. Maybe I did. I know I started doing them like near the end of the game. Guillotine boost increases the number of possible fusions of Persona in the group guillotine. So I think you need that for the ultimate Personas. Isolation allows stronger attribute resistance scales from lockdown and allows you to pay to create persona. Yeah, special treatment is really good. So if you're at level like special treatment, you can pay extra money to fuse higher level personas. So you can fuse Saturnalia at like level 1 without the levels to do it. So that's really good. And since in New Game Plus you'll probably have a bunch of money, that's definitely worth getting. Fucking SMT, don't lock shit behind other shit. SMT4 has apps that are really helpful, so you just need app points. So it does lock shit behind other shit. I mean, social links are a core component of Persona, because it's all about friends. And so you have to hang out with friends and get to know people in order to unlock abilities. It makes a lot of sense mechanically. Whereas you can't do that in SMT, even if you wanted to, because all your friends are dead. I also imagine SMT isn't on a time limit, is it? Which is another major component of the Persona story. So you have to deal with time investments as being one of the major aspects of playing the game. I don't know if SMT is on a time limit, but I know Persona is, which also makes deciding who to hang out with a major part of what you need to do. Like, you have to be like, okay, do I want special treatment to fuse higher level personas, or do I want the Togo system, which lets me swap people in and out of combat? Or do I just say fuck all of that and go for my waifu? So I don't think it's like a one-to-one comparison. I'm confused. This is leading me to the Yaozo district, but the Yaozo district led me back into this district. So what does the game want me to do here? Oh, no. His apartment is on the upper floor. Okay, I just misread the map. That was completely my fault. So one problem with hiding the taskbar after picking shows is that I no longer know what fucking time it is. So I said, okay, so about an hour. So I said at 12 we'll try and go back to picking shows, but I don't know when 12 is. There's just fucking unconscious people everywhere. What was I doing last stream?
Access granted.
Yo, Arsic, what's going on, man? How's it going? Throw that fucking refrigerator. He'll never know we were here. Boy, do I love some bald mans. By that, I hope you mean me. Oh my god. My brain just stopped working there for a second. I don't know what that was.
Malik, I'm inside Lee's apartment. Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Damn. Okay, look. Lee isn't smart enough to properly cover his tracks, so look around. Maybe you can find something suspicious.
Going alright. Had to cancel my stream tonight. Head wasn't in it. Oh, shoot. What were you gonna stream? How's Kingdom Hearts going, by the way? Weren't you doing all of them? What's the progress on that right now?
The Hive? I should have guessed Lee would be there. It's pretty much a second home for him.
Wait a minute, you heard that?
Sorry, Jensen. I don't like invading your privacy like this, but it's important.
Jackbox with John.
Plus, this
Oh,
gives me
okay,
an idea.
gotcha.
When you're done looking around Lee's apartment, head to the Hive. Contact me when you're there.
I'll keep looking. I'm sure there's more here. Malik, I think I got a probable murder weapon. A broken clock. The kicker is the hands line up.
Two worlds deeper, so in DDD.
Coincidence?
Okay, so
That's a hell of a
you're doing
stretch.
them in release order, right?
If Lee's as dumb as you say, maybe.
Well, actually, it wouldn't matter.
We need
I think
lab tech
DDD
analysis
and
to confirm if
chronological
there
is
ever was
the
a smoking gun.
end of the
Fits.
timeline anyway,
I'll stick
isn't
around
it?
a bit. I'm
Other
sure there's
than
still
3.
more to
So all you
find.
really got to do is finish 3 in DDD, right? What's this? What's going on? What do we got? Is this an example of an SMT game where all of your friends are not, in fact, dead? What blasphemy have you shown me, maid? Apocalypse, your friends help you kill God by disowning him to strip him of all of his power. That is, interestingly, the end of Persona 5.
Malik, I found a baseball bat, but it looks clean. Almost like it's been washed recently.
Maybe Lee washed Evelyn's blood off of it.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure it could inflict the type of
BBS was really
laceration
the only
she
one
had.
besides the
I'll
mobile
make one
games that
last
released
sweep
out of
to make sure I got
chronological
everything.
order. No? Yeah, because didn't it go 2 and then 3, 5, 6 over 8, 92, 311 divided by the square root of -1 days or some shit? Didn't that come after 2? Or did that come before 2? But it was set after 2. I mean, I guess you're the Kingdom Hearts expert, but...
Access granted.
But 0.02 is basically a tech demo. In Apocalypse, there's a massacre route. Oh, okay. Alright. Fair enough. SMT4 came before P5. Well, I mean, that also happens in all of the games.
Malik, it looks like Hong Sr. was upset with Hong Jr.'s behavior and threatened to cut off his inheritance if he didn't stop whoring around.
Shit, sorry.
Sounds like
Deus
it's
was kind of
definitely
forgettable for
beneath
me.
the
You're right.
family
Yeah.
And if he knew she
Yeah,
was
most of
pregnant,
them were out of order, I think.
I can't believe Lee would do something
Because
like
there was
that just
also,
for money.
yeah, there was
Speaking of money,
Fragmentary Passage,
the
but there
Hong
was
family
also,
seems heavily invested in both
there was
Bell
also the
Tower
mobile
and
game,
Lim.
which I think you mentioned,
That
and
could explain the cover-up and lack of a proper investigation.
there's so many of
I think
these.
that's it.
Recoded, which
behind
happened in,
now.
like, the middle of 2, I
Find
think.
anything else in here without calling in a forensics team.
Sounds good.
So it was all kinds of weird. When did Apocalypse come out? God, I have too much fun jumping. I would play a game just jumping with Adam Jensen. You could call it Jumping with Jensen. The real defining choice is if you kill Dagda and replace him with a new Dagda, who's the same Dagda, but when he had faith in humanity, or you murder all your friends in a very miserable boss fight where they plead with you to stop, or will tell you they love you as you cut them down with your sword. Okay. Apocalypse came out in 2016. So did P5. So I wonder if the same idea got tossed around the office, and then they just ended up syncing up on it. Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, yeah. 2, that's accurate. Coded, I believe, is in between 2, right? Days, which happens between 1 and 2. Birth by Sleep, which happens, I think, the furthest in the past, other than the weird mobile game. 3D, yeah, 3D is the last in the timeline. 02 is the earliest in 3. No, you missed, Unchained or whatever that bullshit is, right? Coda takes place immediately after. Oh, does it take place immediately after 2? But no, because immediately after... Does it... It takes place immediately after 2? But aren't they in the digital Tron world in Coded? Maybe, but Maniacs SMT is the first creative division. P-Team Persona is like the second division. I don't think that necessarily means anything. They could have still talked. Hell, it might have been like a narrative decision they've decided on. Because the games came out relatively close to each other in that case. Maybe someone said something by the coffee pot and they're like, hey, that's a good idea. You didn't count the mobile games. Okay. But yeah, so you are doing Birth through 3DS. Yeah, so you will be doing 3 pretty soon. What are you going to do when you're done with Kingdom Hearts? You've been on Kingdom Hearts for so long. See, I had that issue with Persona. I was like, what am I going to do without Persona? I will never run into this problem. Thank you. There we go. There's the Kingdom Hearts timeline. Although some of those are the same games, but just remixes. I know Apocalypse came out first because it came out in English in the same year. Yeah, Persona 5 took like 2 years to get localized, though, for whatever reason. I don't know which one came out first. Which one entered development first is the question. September 15th, 2016 was the release date, but not the development date. They probably didn't announce when they started development. Okay, proprietary development of the game began in 2008 following the release of Persona 4. So it took them fucking forever to get that fucking thing out. That's why I didn't mention Recom, but encoded both Jiminy's journal exists. Okay, gotcha. So I genuinely don't think it matters because the 2 games are different enough, but it is interesting to find out, I guess. Let's see. Japanese release date for Apocalypse was February 10th, 2016. When did development start? Began in 2013 after SMT4's development. But because it's connected as a sequel, it is worth noting when SMT4 development actually began, because maybe they synced up on that. Apocalypse was originally planned to be an updated version of SMT4, but all those deletes and ideas. Yeah. So when did development start on SMT4? Around August of 2019. So P5 actually entered development earlier than SMT4. Barely. Again, someone probably said something around the coffee pot and everyone was like, let's do that.
Malik, I'm in the hive. What's your plan?
Find Lee and talk to him. I want you to convince him you know exactly what he did to Evelyn and why. If you can make him panic, I'm willing to bet he'll spill his guts. Just make it look like blackmail. If he's willing to pay to keep you quiet, he's basically tying his own noose. I'll listen in and record everything.
Got it.
August 2019 is when SMT5 started development. Well, considering it usually takes Atlas 5 years to make a fucking game, and then 2 years to localize that fucker, looks like you can expect to play SMT5 in 2026.
What you want, Chrome Boy?
Is your name Lee Hong?
Yeah, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What's it to you?
I want to talk to you about Evelyn Carmichael.
Man, it's off. I already told all you narcos all there is to say.
Relax. I'm not with the police. I work private. And you could say I specialize in cases like yours.
If you ain't police, then what the fuck you want?
A simple proposition. I have proof that shows you murdered Evelyn. And I want you to pay me 2.5 million credits to make that proof disappear.
2.5? Bullshit. You ain't got shit on me, narco. I ain't paying you shit.
I strongly suggest you reconsider.
And I strongly suggest you get the fuck out of my face. Cause unless you got your proof right here, I ain't got shit to say to you.
All right. Let's start with the police report. I know your story doesn't match up with the evidence at the scene of Evelyn's fall.
Oh yeah? And why's that?
I didn't actually read the police report this time around. I will admit on that. The apocalypse opens with your senpais get burned alive while you try to protect them, and then you die and get resurrected by a demon. That's enough of a difference as an understatement. See? Differences. I should have paid attention to this fucking police report. This was on me. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Apocalypse and P5 also have a lot of the same voice actors. Well, to be fair, companies usually use the same voice actors because like they usually use whichever voice acting company is the closest to them.
Because the police report was full of inaccuracies, like someone deliberately tampered with evidence.
Yeah, and? That still don't prove shit.
Not only does the evidence not add up, but neither does your testimony. You lied about why Evelyn fell down the stairs in the first place. You said you'd both been drinking heavily prior to the accident, and the reason Evelyn fell was because she was drunk. We both know that isn't true.
Man, that shit was in the papers.
Now, if the evidence doesn't fit, and your story was a lie, then how did Evelyn die on that night? Well, the answer is pretty simple, really. You killed her. But how? By hitting her in the head with that antique clock you keep so prominently displayed in your apartment.
Off the top of my head, Protag of P5 shares the same voice with Dagda. Hallelujah has the same VA as Ryuji. Ashi has the same VA as Futaba. Tokyo has the same VA as Morgana.
Motivation, something to fuel your violent outbursts.
Yeah, game companies often use the same like voice actors that are like in the area. They probably should diversify a little bit more,
faced with the prospect
so you don't get
of
repeats.
Easy way of life, you struck out at her in anger.
How? That's impossible.
But now the final piece of the puzzle. Why was Evelyn's death never considered a murder investigation? Because your family, one of the wealthiest and most influential families in Shanghai, covered it up. But whose silence did they buy? Lim. Your family's sizable investments in Lim assured the autopsy performed on Evelyn's body would never see the light of day, and her death would simply fall through the cracks of an already crumbling justice system.
Fuck this shit, man! And fuck you!
I can help you, Lee. But only for
Navarra had the same VA as Mishima.
I can't believe this shit! I'll pay you, man! I'll pay you, just... What do you need from me?
Details. Let me hear your side of the story, and then we'll move on from there.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch! She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay? Evelyn wouldn't shut up about it.
How do we
about
feel
the baby,
about this
so I hit her.
geometric clothing everyone in the
Wanted to
future
make her
wears?
Shut her stupid mouth. But the dumb bitch started freaking out. So I hit her again until she finally stopped screaming. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. She was barely breathing, so I carried her to the stairs near my apartment and dropped her. I had to make sure it looked like an accident. I had no choice. She trapped me. She just wanted my money.
Is this guy voiced by Kevin Conroy? I have no idea. Who, Adam Jensen or Lee Hong?
What about the evidence? And the money? Where the fuck you going?
Goodbye, Lee.
Lee Hong is voiced by Zen Shane Lim. Navarra is a pompous asshole rich guy who in the original SMT4 was voiced by Liam O'Brien. Shout out to Vaxildon. In Apocalypse, he's a green ghost and is still a bit pompous. He forces himself into your party. Main guy. Oh, I don't know. I guess I can look it up. This is important, what we're doing right now. Just looking for Adam Jensen. Alright, players take the role of Adam Jensen. And my phone doesn't want to load. My phone didn't want to load it. So I guess hang on. Adam Jensen is voiced by Elias Tufexis. Who has done these guys? None of these roles are really standing out to me if I'm being totes my goats right now. He plays Ansem in Supernatural. That's fun. He goes, "Oh my, you can see me. I'm Navarre, a great samurai, or at least I was. But now that I can be seen, I shall accompany you. No buts." Oh, he's the little green ghost bobble guy. Yeah, I know that one.
Got a recording of all that.
Oh my God, Jensen, I could kiss you right now. I can't believe you got him to confess so openly like that.
To be honest, it was easier than I was expecting. You were definitely right about Lee. He's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed.
Well, don't get too cocky just yet. Before I send our little friend's confession off to the local media and authorities, I want to get some Shanghai street justice first. There's a control panel linked to the hive I need you to hack. Uploading the coordinates now.
Yeah, I think on like Fither's SMT power list, he used like the green ghost guy as the representation for Nanashi's friends, and so I, having never played SMT4 Apocalypse, just assumed that was Nanashi's. I assumed that was Nanashi. Oh, I don't want to do this.
Access granted.
All right, Malik. It's hacked.
Verifying the signal. Come on, come on. Okay, I'm in. Remote frequencies are clear, thank God. Uploading now. And done. Meet me in front of the hive, Jensen. I have a little surprise for our friend Lee.
All right.
Jensen.
Malik?
Well, first take this. I was gonna use it myself, but after everything you've done, I think you deserve it more.
So what are you gonna do now?
I have a few loose ends to tie up, and I need to make sure this autopsy report finds its way into the right hands. The Hongs aren't gonna buy their way out of this one.
Lee's confession is solid. With that and the evidence from the autopsy...
Oh, and Hifumi has the same
way
VA
to
as
avoid
Isabel, but she
prosecution.
was in the original SMT4, which
Justice
came
will
out in
be
2013,
Oh,
which is
justice
before the
will be
P5
served,
reveal.
all right. You might want to stick around for a second. I've got one last little surprise for our friend Lee.
Is his context really a mess, though? He kind of has a roadmap laid out of what he's going to play in Anashi. What?
Are you facing the hive? It's almost showtime. In 3, 2...
Malik?
Just watch.
Oh, is his content really a mess, though? He kind of has a room... Okay. We were just talking about SMT4, and I was like, what? Content a mess. Won't have a vague idea what's going on. They talk about it. Yeah, that's actually from back when there wasn't a roadmap and there wasn't a schedule.
So I hit her again until she finally stopped screaming.
Arguing with the bot. Gotcha. We were just talking about SMT4 Apocalypse, so when you said Nanashi, my brain was like, the main character of SMT4 Apocalypse, obviously. What else could we be talking about? Shido has the same VA as Flynn, who also has the same VA as Tatsuya. Well, what are they going to do? Go to a different company for their voice acting? It's not like the characters ever interact with each other. Atlas would never, ever give the same voice to two characters who interact with each other. So y'all looking forward to the Golden playthrough, or... But yeah, back when I had that message, there wasn't a schedule and there was no clue as to what I was going to play. I would just do it whenever. So, yeah, maybe I should update. Some of this is, like, text is really outdated. I should make a note to update that. Oh. Bang. I want to assure you, I do know what I'm doing, I just have no idea where I'm going. Fucking Johnny Young Bosch had to ruin his Adachi voice and make it sound comically awful because P4 protagonist talks in like everything. He's no longer a self-insert at this point. I think they should do away with blank slate self-insert protagonists in their entirety. I know they've done it in all of the games, but any game that's ever moved away from that and like developed a character that's an actual character has generally seen success regardless. Like, I know some people really like self-inserts, but they could do so much more if they just had the main character be a character. Surf in Digital Devil Saga has a backstory, but does he have a personality? Or she? But he still has alibi. See? Get rid of it! Have a fucking character! Look, if I could do one thing in Persona 6, it would be that. It's called a role-playing game, not a fucking I'm some dude game. I mean, fuck, even Link has a personality. He does have a personality, but it's spoilery. Okay, fair enough. I am surprised I have not gotten a game request for that yet. Where the fuck? Okay, now I don't know where I'm going. Shuichan Street. Oh, I think it's over near the metro station. Add quote, I want to let you know I know what I'm doing, I just don't know where I'm going. It's not add quote. It's for Digital Devil Saga. Hang on, I'll try and figure it out what it is for you. I also type it properly. I have no idea how to write this. What is it? It's exclamation point quote add. Oh fuck. Well, maid, you don't get to do two at once. I mean, you do get to do two at once, but you have to pay for them. Shut up, take my cat. All right, I'll subtract it. Fuck. Okay. There you go. All right. So, all right, Digital Devil Saga. Here, we'll add it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Maid gets privileges. Mage is always here, loyal to pigs. All right. No, hang on. I already added it to docket, didn't I? Digital Devil Saga Avatar Tuner. And now we're gonna have to do this after. We're gonna have to do this after Fist of the North Star, because Max here got the request in there first. Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2 is like one Persona game is a lot of Persona game though. Is it just called Avatar Tuner 2? It's called Avatar Tuner 2 Mantra? Oh yeah, it is Digital Devil Saga Avatar Tuner 2. Okay. Alright, there we go. Confirmed. I'm not sure where my channel is going after Kingdom Hearts. I know I'll be playing new Kingdom Hearts game come autumn. Oh yeah, you do have that coming, don't you? God, now I need to fucking figure out the fucking currency subtraction, because I don't know how this fucking thing works. I need to get a calculator for this, is what I need to do. How many fucking points do you have? You have so many. 8, 5, 7, 7, 9... minus 1, 1, 5, 0, 0 is 74279. There we go. Both are confirmed. We'll do them after Fist of the North. Did I miss Kingdom Hearts 2? You didn't miss Kingdom Hearts 2. You haven't missed any game. I don't know, the US titles are Digital Devil Saga and Digital Devil Saga 2. Fair enough. With the obligatory Shin Megami yeah, but I refuse to acknowledge that. I refuse to. It's exclamation point bucks, everyone. Exclamation point bucks. Although you literally just saw, I think, live on screen, didn't you? Or did I do that off camera? I don't remember. You figured the points out. Yeah, I figured the points out. I've been knowing how points worked. What do you mean? I used a calculator like live on stream. My docket is pretty full as well. My docket isn't confirmed games. It's just audio only. Oh, right. I forgot. Yeah, my bad. Sorry, maid. You know, we could probably take this break. Once I find the metro, we'll start the stream, see if we can't get you some quality options, and then we'll check back to see if we can't load into picking shows. How about that? But yeah, I got you calculated. What did I say? 74279? I mean, figuring out how many I had. That's why I attempted to pull it up. Yeah, exclamation point bucks will show you how many you currently have after the deduction of both game requests. Don't forget about the blind folks. I am sorry, Arsic. I'm very clearly discriminatory against disabled people. Jin Shashang District. That wasn't even close. All my cash gonna have to save. No, you still have a terrifying amount, actually. Sometimes I go audio only, and John or whoever is on becomes my podcast. I do that a lot too, I think, also. I need to take a shuttle. Oh, to Zhuishisheng. Okay, no, yeah, this is correct. This is right. This is where we need to go. We need to go to Zhuishisheng. Okay, we'll see if Mal is back up. I don't think it is. No, it's still down. But I'll reboot the stream for you anyway, Maid. See if we can't get you some options. Yup, there you go. Quality options. Have fun with that. Alright. So yeah, Mal is still down. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. This is unexpected and irritating. I did re-up my Audible, though. My dad is going through his second midlife crisis, so we got a dog. Wanted to listen to a dog training book on his long trips. Oh, that's sweet. Also found out Audible is $6 more expensive per month on Apple devices. Oh, well. Yeah, I can see DSX at 62 bucks. Hell yeah! I threw that up, and then it just disappeared. I'm kind of worried I may have killed someone with it.
Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperature through a combination of ions and geothermal.
Reason why I re-up my account is because it's cheaper on Android. Gotcha. I don't know. I've found that reading recently seems to cause me horrible headaches. Which is a shame, because I used to read a lot. Part of me wonders if I'm not reading so fast I'm hurting myself. Is that possible, or am I crazy? I have Prime, so 2 credits per month. Woo. 2 credits? What does that mean? Brain go birdie.
Malik, any word from Pritchard yet?
I'm right here, Jensen, staring at a blueprint of the Taiyang Medical Building.
Great. I need access to a security terminal in the Upper City Tower.
You do realize there's an entire
The new Sac arc slowly expanding past Persona.
I know. The Pangu.
But I love Persona so much.
I suggest you start by going up.
I feel like just from what I've seen from the other Megami Tensei games, even if I do, like, start to enjoy them, I feel like Persona will always be my bread and butter. Just because the idea of fucking around in a high school setting and chatting people up appeals to me. School is, like, one of my, like, top... What the fuck was that sound? Top anime genres. We do have to do Fist of the North Star, though, first. So be aware of that. I recommend not pulling a maid. What is a maid in this scenario?
Access granted.
15 a month gets you 1 credit per month for any good book on Audible. Huh. Oh yeah, do I need to know anything for this? Is this one of the games where buffing is a main mechanic, or...
I need help, please.
Like, what's the deal on this one?
Out. Causing a toxic gas leak. I tried to...
Oh, DDS's best experience right after the first don't wait a whole year. Like, well, we'll have to see on that if any game requests come in. Because if a game request comes out in from someone other than you after DDS, we'll probably have to do that one first.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank God. Please hurry.
But I don't tell anyone about game requests, so it doesn't come up. Are you fucking kidding me right now with this bullshit?
Access granted.
You good, boy? Because DDS 2 came right out the gate, makes reference to the first. Gotcha.
You saved my life. How can I repay you?
You can give me some directions.
To where?
I need to get to the upper tower.
You must use the elevator pass to cryosterilization room. But unauthorized personnel aren't allowed up there. But Ken is the guard on duty today. He owes me a favor. Just tell him.
Since it's a direct sequel, it isn't even like Eternal Punishment because that could be played before Eternal Innocent Sin. I don't know why you would ever do that before Innocent Sin. Hopefully I remember enough about Innocent Sin when we go into Eternal Punishment. The whole joke at this point is that I play the Persona games out of a widely insane order where none of them ever occur in sequence. Because I started with 4, then went to 3, then 5. So I was like, well, we got to keep this up. We have to go Innocent Sin 1, then Eternal Punishment. How else would you play Persona? In order? Bah. Buffing is a smart idea. Okay, so it is one of the buff games. Okay, good to know. This will be my first official buff game. Granted, I've always used buffs, but...
Access granted.
Turn that off. Don't know why I keep trying to sell products. I mean... You know what? Nothing wrong with that. I mean, I have Amazon Prime, but... I don't have Audible. Big part of DDS is anyone can use any scale. Oh, okay, interesting. But I feel like you would still probably make characters with specific builds, right? Even if you just assign them more arbitrarily.
Where do you think you're going, buddy? This is a restricted area.
Lee didn't warn me that I might be refused entry. I guess he figured you remember the favor you owe him and let me by.
Last
Right,
night with
look.
CD keys and Humble Bundle. No.
I'll let you
Oh, I
pass
actually
because
did
you
get
owe him.
golden from,
But watch out for the
I
security
did get
systems.
golden, so.
If you get detected, I have no choice but to take you out.
Fair enough.
I'm filing reports for equip.
And when someone leaves for story reasons, when they come back, they have instantly learned whatever mantra they had equipped. I didn't know I could break that by standing on it. Okay, everyone be aware. Do not stand on your monitors. It definitely seems sketchy, yes. DDS, there's a certain skills that you should have on every character, even if not equipped to their skill set. Yeah, I mean, we got golden. That's what's important. So that we can continue once we finish with Eternal Punishment.
Access granted.
I have purchased a suite. I showed John Kyrie Souls. He's interested. Kyrie Souls? What the fuck is Kyrie Souls? You got me. What? DS3 Kyrie mod? Oh, I was not aware that that was a thing that had existed. Karma skills are a must. Full karma in DDS, and mutual karma in DDS2. They make it so the character not in main party still get full XP. Oh, yeah. Oh, they have skills for that. That's not just a feature. That should be a feature.
Access granted.
I guess the game is kind of old, though. That technology hadn't been invented yet. This is the Kyrie mod for Dark Souls 3. Oh, they actually did a decent job with that model. How does it play just like Dark Souls 3? Like it's just a reskin, or do you get to play as Kyrie? Because Kyrie is too fast for Dark Souls 3. Like, no, you couldn't import a Kingdom Hearts character into Dark Souls and expect that fight to go well. Kingdom Hearts combat moves so stupidly fast, there's very few games that would be able to keep up with it. Like you'd have to go with like a God of War or Devil May Cry or a Bayonetta. And even those, I've never seen those games make someone like motion sick based on just pure speed. We're gonna die. I think it's an armory skin, but there's a weapon with custom moveset and animations. I really thought if I threw a box at a robot really, really hard, it would work.
Where do you think you'll...
Right.
Fair.
I may play Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer soon. What the hell is a Kingdom Hearts...
I'm filing reports for
Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer? Does it shove you into, like, random worlds, or... Oh. God, I don't want to fucking hack. What was the game we played recently where hacking was just done away with completely, even though it had been in all the other series? Mass Effect 3. They just got rid of hacking.
Access granted.
Mass Effect 3 is such a good fucking game. But okay, yeah, gotta buff, gotta get karma. And do you collect demons? I assume it's a Pokemon Megami Tensei and not a JoJo Megami Tensei, right? Where you like collect demons. I heard the greatest description that Persona is like JoJo stands, but SMT is like Pokemon. Yukiko's VA is in DDS. Sorry for the excessive links. I've been discovering a lot of things while I was away. She plays Argilla. Alright. Okay, that is a JoJo pose. That's fucking Jolene. That's literally Jolene. What about collecting demons? In DDS, I assume it's Pokemon, not JoJo, right? Where there's like multiple demons and... Why do I need a... Yeah, you know what? Ammo capacity upgrade for the revolver with 1 bullet. Oh, yeah, the 1 bullet revolver. I see Pache up in here. Oh, he's probably lurking or asleep. It's pretty late over there. Oh, no, wait, I can't die. You know, the best part, Kaneko was in a joint interview with Iraqi, and Kaneko said, well, he knows about JoJo, and many people in Atlas like JoJo. Himself has never read it. They're so similar, too. I haven't seen... When was this interview? Because I've seen the claim that he hasn't seen it, but I've only found one interview with them in the same room. And he didn't mention that he hasn't seen it, but I've also seen someone say the same interview claimed that he has read it and he was a big fan, but I still read the interview and he didn't mention that either. Like, they didn't address the similarities at all from what I read. Unless there was, like, a second interview. In 2010. All I know is stands. I have no knowledge on JoJo otherwise. Well, stands don't even come into play until, like, part 3. Which is, honestly, I consider it to probably be the weakest part, even though a lot of people like it. Am I being attacked by robots right now? Where? Who's shooting me? Oh, it's right-click to take cover. That explains why I'm dead. Not 2010, just the decade of the teens. Oh, okay. I've heard Scoob and Shag is like JoJo Part 3. What?
Got to hit the alarm.
No demon negotiation or feud. Wait, then how does the combat system work? Guys, I don't like my odds. Scoob and Shag is weird webcomic. Oh, I thought you were talking about the movie Scoob and Shag. That was a stun grenade. Where's my EMP grenades? I only have one, huh?
Stop right now!
Jesus Christ!
Carved into your corpse.
Okay, here we go. No kill run. Okay, I didn't expect the robot to violently explode. You do realize we're not going to get through this game without me immediately just the entire game I will be referring to that character as Jolene. The entire game. All kinds of characters are like aliens or some shit with unique powers called Boolihoos, and some crazy war and shit happens, and Bugs Bunny is a character in general. Okay, so it's just like so it's a 3-person party. So are there demons in it at all, or is it just a 3-person party? So it's like a traditional RPG, but in the dumb bullshit Megami Tensei language that I hate that I can read now. Wow, that's a lot of abilities. Alright, I think I get the gist. You transform into the demons. Okay. Okay. So, that was our only EP, grenade. So, hopefully we don't we don't get the wrath of more enemies.
Access granted.
Crew more wrath. You know what? We don't need to investigate. Let's just go. Let's just go. It's still aggressive stealth if we run away like a little bitch when there's no alarm. Or no, wait, not aggressive stealth. We're doing the opposite. Aggressive pacifism.
granted.
Stack stopping at Muguru's solo, saving the godly riffs for the stream. I wasn't aware I did that, but you know what? If that's what happened, I'm okay with that. Gotta give the taste. This is supposed to be a pacifist run. This is a pacifist run, Arsik. You can't tell that this is a pacifist run? This is the most pacifist. This is the most pacifistic run I've ever done of this game.
Access granted.
Only 14 people have died. All of whom were unintentional. But we do have the revolver. Good for one shot. Actually, I did kill those prostitutes on purpose. Never seen gameplay of Deus Ex for this was standard gameplay. You can actually approach the situations however you want. You can go pure stealth. Like, there's an achievement for complete stealth. Like, never being detected and never killing anyone. Called, like, the slyest of foxes or the foxiest of foxes or some shit.
Any security features
which I got on Xbox, but it didn't pop, and I was very upset about that, even though I did actually accomplish the goal. And it was not easy, for the record, especially at the final level. But I normally play stealth games where I kill everything I see, but I try not to get detected. But we took a vote when I started the playthrough. I was like, how are we doing this one? And it was decided I would do the exact opposite. I would exclusively rush in like a maniac, but I wouldn't kill anyone. So, we're calling it the aggressive pacifist playthrough. But also we're committing to our mistakes. So, that's why there's 14 deaths. 14 people have died on accident. Most of which have arrived when I've launched myself from space.
Access granted.
Hey, a Peps. I have a Peps. Can I take the Peps and get ammo from it? Or will I just get a second Peps? No, it just gives me Peps ammo. Me and a friend played Halo 3, I can't remember, in the hardest difficulty for an achievement in which the game didn't give us, needless to say, at best. Here's the thing. I actually enjoy Deus Ex. I'm still willing to play it, but the game Dishonored. I did the same thing. No detections, no kills. There's 2 different achievements for that one, and then there was also a third one I did, where I think I did it on the highest difficulty or some bullshit. And then I got to the end, and I'm like, alright, this was hard, because it was not an easy thing to have accomplished. And I'm like, this is hard, but at least I'm going to get all of those achievements now, and I'll never have to do this again. And then get the good ending, I think, was the other achievement. And it like, came up, and then I didn't get the achievement. I'm like, wait, why didn't it pop? And I looked it up, and Dishonored had a glitch, I don't know if they fixed it, where if you get more than one achievement at a time, they'll just not pop on the Xbox 360 version. And when I saw that, after having done the entire run, I was like, oh, I'm never playing this again. Sacrabalic, I love the series, just not this one. For which game? I love this series, but not this one. I mean, you could apply that to anything, to be fair. I've actually only completed Human Revolution for DSX. Although I own, like, all of them. I like that we're getting a lot more tranquilizer ammo. I don't know, sounds like something you say. It's definitely something I would say. I was just wondering if you were specifically referencing something. Because you said that, I'm like, yeah, no, I agree with... But because, you know, doing DSX, I'm like, I want to be clear, this man was dead already. I don't have to mark a guy that already died, alright? Let's be clear on that. That guy already died. Ooh, reload speed on Tranquilizer. I kind of feel that way about Persona 4. Maybe I'll enjoy it better when I play Golden. I don't know. We'll see. Definitely feel that way with Metal Gear. Fucking Phantom Pain is a goddamn trash shoot. Just the whole game. The whole game is trash. Nobody should play it. Pokemon Sword and Shields. So yeah, there's definitely some franchises where I'm like, this particular entry is terrible. Although I don't think Sword and Shield is terrible. I also don't actually think Persona 4 is terrible. Phantom Menace. I didn't have a problem with Phantom Menace. I realized I don't even really like Star Wars. I only like one Star Wars movie, so I don't think I can call myself a Star Wars fan anymore. Most of what I liked about Star Wars was expanded universe, and with all of that decanonized, I think I have to acknowledge at this point I'm not a Star Wars fan. To enjoy the game getting off the plot to go to the beach and hold a concert at Juness? Probably not. My biggest issues with Persona 4 are the gameplay, the plot, and the characters.
It'll be a couple of floors up from where the elevator lets you off. But the first
and the soundtrack.
You want to keep any weapons concealed.
Copy that.
I enjoyed it when I played it, is what I will say. Which is why I continued on with the Persona series. But did I like ski trips? I don't know if I remember the ski trip. I don't know what was added with Golden and what was in the original, to be honest. I remember like there was a lot of like school trips that seemed unavoidable. Ma'am?
This is unacceptable.
Oh, good, she's conscious. Final Fantasy IX? No, I liked Final Fantasy IX. But yeah, I remember enjoying Persona 4, which is why I did keep going with the series. But one of my, like, big quotes with Persona 4 when I played it was, I don't care about anything that's happening, I only care about the social links. And then I went on to Persona 3 after that, and I was like, I don't care about the social links, I only care about what's happening. And then when I played Persona 5, I was like, I only care about everything. And then in Persona 2, it was like... In Persona 2, it was just like, there's no social links, but this game is hilarious. Just how, yeah, Chocobo Hot and Cold is the worst.
Stop right there.
I'm out of energy.
I'm coming to get you. He's on.
My God! Oh my God! Holy shit! That did so much damage. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Like, knowing what I'm getting into with Persona 4 Golden, maybe there'll be an uptick in it. Maybe I'll enjoy it more. Maybe I'll enjoy because here's the thing. Even if they like fuck off from the plot a whole bunch, maybe it'll help flesh out the characters. Because the fucking Persona 4 cast is flat as goddamn pancakes.
Access granted.
I'd like to ask your least favorite Kingdom Hearts, but you haven't played 3 yet, so I'll save that one for... yeah, I've only played, like, 3 of them, so my answer is definitely Chain of Memories. Hello, sir. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can get behind a ski trip. Let's be honest. The investigation team, nothing they do matters. The only thing that matters is Naoto. Golden adds a new town, some new social link lines are voiced, scooters and shit. Risei now breaks the game. Doesn't Risei become like Futaba, basically? Spell cards are a thing I never used. Yes, I hear Marie add spell cards. Fanfiction style Mary Sue, beach scene, concert scene, another fan service hot scene. Wait, they added a second hot spring scene? Why? New dungeon, new really easy boss, costumes, weapons, personas, music. Oh, and a Valentine's Day. Oh, yeah, the Valentine's Day scene. That one actually does sound exciting. That one actually makes me wish we were still going for Yume. I think we're not gonna go Yumi this time. I think we're gonna go. I don't even think we're gonna do her social link. I think we're gonna do the other girl. That we didn't do last time. I wanna do the reverse of what I did. You can see Marie's ass. Well, that just sounds lovely. I'm sure it's a very good butt. But we definitely have to do Marie's social link. We'll see if we romance her or not. I kind of want to play it loosey-goosey, but I don't want to necessarily do the exact same playthrough as last time. I don't really see the point in that. So what I think I might do is I will probably romance either Naoto or Risei. Or maybe Marie if I like Marie. But everyone is saying I'm not going to like Marie because nobody likes Marie. So we'll probably go with either Naoto or Risei, which is, fuck Marie, a popular statement. Which is a bit of a decision. Because I do like both characters. I mean, let's be honest. If we had the option, we'd go for Kanji.
Access granted.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. Your least favorite is Days. Gotcha. We're just gonna watch the cutscenes on that one, I think. I think what we're going to do is we're gonna do all of the Kingdom Hearts up to 3, and then we're going to stop at 3 and then never play another Kingdom Hearts. Like, I don't think I'll ever play another Kingdom Hearts unless it is a specific viewer request. I'm trying to think of what name to go with for my cocky dickhead run of Persona 5.
I saw that.
New Game Plus, I have power. Guys, this might be it. If we don't make it out of here, I want you to know that I thought I would have something to say. I shot that man in the dick with a tranquilizer.
I'll drop you if I have
Jesus Christ! Nice save the KH for you, boy. Yeah, I will definitely stop at 3. There's, especially with the new rhythm game, there's just too much, and I don't care anymore. The 2 on the table is the one I made up myself, and the one I used my last playthrough as a P1, P2 reference. Morgana explaining shit. Yeah, shut up, cat. Come on, Alice. New Game Plus in a nutshell. Persona 5 Royal makes it so you have to sleep less, which is a pretty great addition. Can I kill this thing with my fucking fists? Jesus, shit, fucking god, ass, balls, fuck me, oh god, oh dear, oh shit, oh lord, oh god, oh yes, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, that's good, that's the good stuff. Isaiah Kamiya, the one I made up in the Takashi Kido, is the reference. Have you ever played American McGee's Alice or Alice Madness Returns? I have played Alice Madness Returns. That game is not good, but I have played it. I thought I was smart with that reference until I found out some guy on GamePacks did it before me. I always just go with the canon name Ren Amamiya. Guys, this is it. Fuck me! Fuck! 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 First video game I ever got my wife to play. For some reason, she enjoyed it more than the other games I've introduced her to. Maybe because it was her first one, or she just really likes Alice in Wonderland. Or she's a platformer fan, I don't know. God damn it!
I'm coming to get you.
She's not a gamer for sure. Alice controls horrendously. I don't think she controls that poorly, but it's mostly just platforming with really like shitty combat. And there's some terrible puzzles, and the story is written just incoherently. Like, I remember I get to the end of the game, and like Alice like confronts the head of the orphanage, and it's like, no, not the head of the orphanage. There's a scene in that game where you find out that the walrus is sacrificing the oysters. Shit on my dick. Really? For his stage show, and then she, like, calls him out, and it's like, when the fuck did we even learn that? What? Oh, you mean the original game from 2000 plays like shit. Oh, okay, gotcha. I didn't play that one. They released it as DLC, but I didn't buy it because I was, like, really anti-DLC at that point.
Access granted.
Don't like this. Someone is fooling around.
The puzzles are indeed poorly designed. For this I got was the underwater level. Yeah, the underwater level I think is the worst one. Good, don't play it. Plays like shit in the story. Seems like the most bottom-of-the-barrel goth comic book in the late 90s. Looking back, though, selling my PS3 was a mistake. Yeah, I still have mine, but it feels like it's going to shit now. Which is part of the reason I added a bunch of PS3 games back-to-back. We might actually do, I know this might be a controversial statement, we might do all of the God of Wars in sequence, actually. For the confirmation list, just so we can, like, move away from the PS3, which I feel like is going to hell. Like, I think it's starting to reach its last legs. Which is kind of what we did with the 360. So I may bump Eternal Punishment, actually.
Access granted.
I got an open box in an Amazon warehouse for $80. It was brand new and came with Disney Infinity. Oh, your PS3 what did? Oh, that's pretty good. Guys, I have no idea how I'm gonna kill this fucking robot. Jesus Christ. I need a gun or something. Like, I need a real gun with bullets in it.
Access granted.
I sold it to a coworker for $100 because I needed extra cash when I found out my wife was pregnant with her first kid. Oh. Well, but yeah, but you got the extra cash, so that was good. How much did you sell it for? Did you make a profit on that? God, I need a fucking gun. I just remembered some real cringe shit someone said to me in like 6th grade. Okay. In hindsight, it could have been fun to stream some PS3 exclusive stuff that hasn't been ported or remastered. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do God of War.
I've got you.
At some point. We could actually hang on, everyone, hang on. We keep talking about that fucking PS3 emulator, right? We could try and emulate God of War. What did you what was it? All right, everyone. It's not illegal. If it's a robot. PS3 was goldmine for 3-packs, 2-pack collections. Yeah. Fuck off.
Access granted.
There we go. Turn off the robots. Guys, I don't think I was ever gonna beat these robots. Alright, we're gonna actually hold on to this gun now. 6th grade was weird because I hadn't made any friends and any old friends hadn't come back at the time. So I sat in random places to eat my lunch and somebody asked me something and some guy said to me, "Is playing video games all you do?" Video games, nah. Scooters, that's what life's all about. That's so much weirder. That's so much weirder. That's so much weirder. That's a person.
I heard that. Come out. Don't do this. I saw that. God damn. He's crazy. I saw that. Had enough? Give up. Need a better line.
Motherfucker. I mean, I can say it so it becomes an official quote, but I think that's a little disingenuous. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Put it in quotation marks and then add in commas, you know, the half parentheses, I forget what they're called. Add those in so it's a quote of a quote, and then when I say it, it counts as a quote, but it's also still being entirely honest. Apostrophe. Yeah. Put a quote and then contain it in both quotes and apostrophes, and then it's a quote of a quote when I say it. Is playing video games all you do? Video games? Nah. Scooters. That's what life is about. There we go. Now it's a quote of a quote. Now you can put it in. You can add it in. Now I did say it. Because that should be a quote. Hello, sir.
Access granted.
I like how we decided how to add it and then no one actually added it. What was I playing at the time? Now here's the question now. Does he still scooter? Maybe we're mocking him. Maybe he's the world champion scooter man. To be fair, I forgot how the command. It would be exclamation point, quote, then add, then space. Then you would do quotation marks, and then an apostrophe, then write out the whole thing, then another apostrophe to close, and then a quotation mark to end it. Because then you're using the quotation mark as the dialogue, but the apostrophe to signify that it is a quotation inside of the quotation. I want to say I was still playing Call of Duty to fit in with all the gamer bros, but 2013 was also when I got into horror, so I was definitely playing Corpse Party. I thought I heard someone. Can you believe we haven't died in like 30 minutes?
Access grant.
Oh yeah, there we go. Now we have all the tasty quotes. Hey, John. What's going on? Just talking about quotes. How was Jackbox? Alright, I think we've successfully knocked everyone out. Adding quotes up in this beat. It was good? That's good. We're gonna periodically, as a heads up, check in on, we're gonna periodically check in on Mal, because we were supposed to do picking shows tonight, but that went real tits up real fast. Oh my god, I'm only on the first floor. I bet if I found him now, he'd say, "Is playing video games all you do? Video games now. Pickup trucks. That's what life's all about." I wanna headcanon that kid still does scooters, but he's the world's best scooter. He's like the #1 scooterer in the world, and he just showed everyone. People are like, "Man, you're really into scooters," and he's like, I'm gonna be the best. I'm the Tony Hawk of scooters. But yeah, we're gonna go back to picking shows probably once we get through this level, or once Mal is done, or once Mal is back up. But I'm gonna throw poison at this television. I didn't scoot. I liked pickup trucks. I'd imagine it'd be like, nah, Priuses. That's what life's about. I wanted to throw poison at a television. Instead, I threw poison at myself.
Accusing CEO Ollie McTavish of embezzlement. McTavish did.
Also, we've changed the name of picking shows to Sacking Mal, because that is the best name that's good, and I've always hated the name Picking Shows. I always thought it was too standard. I mean, yeah, it tells you what it's about, but that's not a good name for a show, you know what I mean?
Access granted.
It's okay.
Oh, hi, ma'am. Any of these names ring a bell? Test best scooter riders in the world. Robbie Menzies. Hang on, we can look at this. Matt McKean, Ben Thomas, Jamie Ryder, Jeremy Malott, Max Peters, Dylan Morrison, Brandon James, Ryan Williams, Dakota Schwitz. Dakota Schwitz, right there. That's who that's a quote from. Confirmed. John's drunk? Okay. This is what I hear when I think of pickup trucks. Where the fuck are we going? Oh, right, we were supposed to go in that room, but then I didn't, because I wanted to throw poison at a TV for some reason. Oh, shit! John with the biddies! Thank you! Holy shit, 500 more! Man, you nuts, you cray-cray. There you go, I punched that woman for you. I know you didn't ask for it, but it happened.
Access granted.
Video games, not scooters. That's what life's all about. Dakota Schwartz. Nailed it. Oh, that was a wonderful anecdote. I should save. I haven't saved in 7 decades. Hello, sir. He was born in 1996, so clearly it was the correct person. Bitch!
Don't make me kill you!
As rumors began to circulate, accusing secret. Lovely. To China now as details about a bold maneuver by biotech corporation Taiyang Medical continue to emerge. Sources close to the multinational giant.
My god.
I heard that. Come out.
Enpro stock had taken a dip earlier in the day as rumors
Need a
began
better
to
line.
circulate.
I saw that. Jesus Christ!
McTavish denied the allegations, but could not.
Sir. Crazy kids born in 2002 can be 18 now. Makes me feel old. Yeah, no, I get you. I'm right there with you on that. Boom! I just gave some kind of some rain. Nice! Kind of so nice, man. Kind of's like the nicest guy ever. "18-year-old girl that doesn't reply to most of my messages because you take your Lord keep your job seriously." It's an important job.
Access granted.
I want to assure everyone I'm not using this gun on people, by the way. So you don't have to worry about that. Will this turn off robots? Just killer robot sec. Yeah, yeah. I feel like at first I was trying not to, but at this point I think we can all agree robots aren't people.
Access granted.
I'm not using guns on people. I've only killed like 2 people with guns. And it was only because they were out of knockout range and the game wasn't giving me any knockout ammo. What was I gonna do? Leave those prostitutes locked harmlessly in a jail cell alive? I think what you mean, Arsic, is that's robophobic. You ran. That's robophobic. Beep boop. I'm Kibo. Why the fuck am I in the game? Robots aren't people. I guess crying. Oh, we finally got the upskirt, by the way. If anyone missed it in Mass Effect, we finally got it. It's an infinite black void. What? Oh.
Access granted.
Please tell me you guys have seen Gamer Poop. Not in, like, a billion years. It's your last sexual partner there. Shepard's so swag that she walks around with a black hole in her covering her crotch. I watched Skyrim Gamer Poop. It was fucking Skyrim Mass Effect crossover. Here, okay, I'm gonna make a controversial statement. I don't like Skyrim. The fuck? Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh. That was the fucking coolest! I don't think I can do it again. Nope. Damn it. I'm always skeptical of people who play Nords. I played Nord. What I normally do is I normally play whatever race is native to the area. In my experience, many of them end up being racist, which is coincidental because the Nords are the most racist of the. But yeah, I normally try and play whatever race is native to the area. So I played a Nord when I first played it, but then I was like, you know what? I don't like the Nords. So I went back to being an Imperial from Oblivion. Dark Elf Brass. No, I get that. I played exclusive Dunmer in Morrowind.
Transfer of ownership was officially declared. The purchase gives Taiyong a significant increase in global market share. This is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus. To China now as details about a bold maneuver by biotech corporation Taiyong Medical continue to emerge.
Khajiit Argonian's bra. Or Wood Elf. Okay, Wood Elf Skull. I like to play stealthily. Lame, Hack, all three great stealth races, and Slash.
As rumors began to circulate, accusing
Marwyn had the greatest magic system, and I miss it. Hi, sir. How's your day going?
I'm sure it was just a clerical error, quipped Zhao Yunru, CEO of Taiyong Medical, as transfer.
I want to be very clear. I didn't kill this man. I also didn't knock this man out. This guy was like this when I entered the room. So when I came up here and I saw that this guy was like this, I was like, I didn't kill that guy. So I was trying to defend myself for this guy being dead, but then I walked up and he was unconscious. And I was like, oh, I didn't do that either. What the fuck? Why is that guy unconscious?
Of Scotland.
I missed the stat system of Marwyn. Marwyn is the better one. I enjoy Oblivion. We're gonna be doing Oblivion at some point. I don't know when, but we will be doing it. It is on the confirmation list, which I really gotta stop adding things to. Oh, by the way, oh, never mind, fuck it. Morrowind is aged very poorly, though. I haven't played it for a long time. Fuck! The more you jump, the higher you can jump. The more you run, the faster you run. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, agreed. That was awesome. I was fucking flying. DS3 mods. What about DS3 mods? What about them? I can't use them. Wait, why am I trying to... No fucking stealth. This is a no stealth playthrough.
Hello? Shut up and listen. I thought I heard a noise. Stop him! Fuck! Get out! Cover him! No ammo!
You have some motherfucking Kyrie and guns, no stealth and pacifist. The thief of the jungles for yeah, no, that's what this run is. No pacifist and no stealth and pacifist. See, everyone's unconscious. Oh, I have a gas grenade. I don't need that, because you can't gas a robot. If you take anything away from this playthrough, it's that you can't gas a robot. I'd rather an ass grenade. Save if your game is I'm bad at capes, John. Damn. It's like rolling a dice. Morrowind is aged very poorly. It's like rolling dice to see if you hit. Oh, I didn't remember that. Yeah, you can miss in that game, can't you? See, I haven't played Morrowind in a while. So what I'm hearing is do not go back to Morrowind when we do Oblivion. That's what I'm getting. It says it in his bio. Oh, does it? You can't play Bethesda games anymore? Why not? Oblivion's gonna be a really long playthrough, though. That is one thing I'm worried about.
Access granted.
I basically end up playing Nexus mod community for hours on end, then can't get my load order saber. Oh, okay, I gotcha. No, we would do unmodded for Oblivion. It doesn't count if you mod it, except for Megami Baroku Persona, which we actually do have a mod for that game. You're playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. Okay, alright. How's your roller coaster going? You killed 70 people. Good. That's how you know you've made a good roller coaster. If people get on a roller coaster and they're not afraid for their lives, you're not doing it right. You got to do it. You know what I'm saying? And if they know 70 people have died on it, then they're like, ooh, that's a serious roller coaster. What do we got here? Oh, Persona 3. Okay, so this is the Fest case. Gotcha. I know you don't physically own it, but you said the image looked familiar. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. How is Mal going right now, by the way? Is Mal back? Wait, everyone, I think Mal is back. Mal is back, everyone. Fuck yeah. Okay. So once we finish with Tai Young, we'll head over there. This has been a really good stream, honestly. Bro, to put a hole in front of the right exits, the guests will never leave. Yeah, shout out to Maid.
Access granted.
Alright. Is there a way to turn off these lasers, or am I a laser boy now? You a laser boy. Apparently.
Access granted.
Yeah, I've been thinking about modding Maid recently. Not that I need one, but as a little bit of shout out, you know what I'm saying? Maid's always here helping. Secure, okay, attention security bot. Just do it. I could probably do it without even leaving the menu. Alright. She's probably showering right now, so this is the perfect time. She'll never know. That'll be a surprise. Once I figured out how to do it. Hang on, chatbot. There we go. Get Rex grab kick from core. You're no longer speaking to John. Oh shit!
Pritchard, I'm retrieving Van Bruggen's evidence now.
Oh shit! It went down.
Right here, Adam. I'm listening.
I just heard that your team is mobilizing in Detroit. Why wasn't I informed of this sooner?
Tactical assignments are not your concern.
Reed and her team have subdermal GPL implants. They'll be tracked. Kidnapping them was a mistake.
It's a good thing they're deciding to speak in English.
Took care of that.
Forgive me if I don't put as much faith in our friend Eliza as you do. She's too erratic.
Your concerns are noted, but I would advise you to concentrate on your own assignments.
Aww.
Instead of interfering with mine. Namir out.
Boss, did you get that?
I heard.
Them some wicked heels she wearing.
Megan and the others. They're alive.
We've got to stay focused. Zala's a residence at the top of the tower. It's off limits to everyone except her and her guards. Now get up there and find out what she knows.
Had to unstick buttons to a TV remote. Don't want to know what was making it stick. I don't. You are correct.
Access grant.
Sword hype. Sword hype online. All right.
Access granted.
Yeah, apparently you can't have a diamond and a sword at the same time. You can't be a deck of cards by yourself. Sword cuts diamond. Diamonds are actually incredibly brittle.
Access granted.
I did figure out the sub-badge issue, though. What sub-badge issue? I have a sub-badge in John's chat now. Oh, okay.
By the power of Grayskull.
I should definitely not let this play in its full intent. Oh, shit. I should not have let this play in its full entirety, but it's a deserved moment. Has anyone watched the new She-Ra show? It's pretty good. Pretty good. Just saying. John, have you watched Venture Bros? You watched the first season? It actually goes places. I can say it was a genuinely good show. Would recommend it to most people. Fucking love Venture Bros. Venture Bros is so good, man. Because you mentioned Johnny Quest. I'm like, hey, you know who's in Venture Bros? Johnny Quest. Way better than She-Ra original, always preferred. I hear the original She-Ra was terrible. I never watched it, but... Yeah, I never watched any of those shows, honestly.
Access granted.
I've heard good things about He-Man, though. I know my mother watched it when she was a kid.
What are you doing here? Gotta trigger the alarm for this. Gotta trigger the alarm. Gotta trigger the alarm for this.
G.I. Joe watch party. Probably never. It sounds like a terrible idea. At least over here. I don't know if John would do it. I think the closest thing to a watch party I would probably do is those Kingdom Hearts games we have to the Kingdom Hearts cutscenes we have to watch. I kind of want to get through all of those in one stream, but I don't think we have to deal with that until after 2.
Access granted.
Damn, dropping some controversies. Original She-Ra is alright, it was just He-Man but for girls, and because of that there wasn't much shit set apart from He-Man, though they would cross over since they're brother and sister. That was cool. Yeah, that worked out well. That went right through a window. Heavy rifle. Ew, I got an EMP grenade.
Access granted.
The real controversy, DC versus Marvel. Movies, Marvel for sure. Animated movies, definitely DC. Comics, still DC. Characters, still DC. Easy. No contest. I'm getting a lot more stun ammo as the game goes on. Marvel movies, cartoons, DC, comics, DC for sure. Damn, John leaving channel. Look at that. What do we got?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Because the game caught on to your aggressive pacifism. Aggressive pacifism, that's right, that's what we called. Spider-Man is the best superhero alive. Spider-Man is probably my second favorite superhero. But here's the thing, most people like fucking Spider-Man. My argument is that most other Marvel characters are very weak. Like, character-wise, not physically weak. Honestly, Marvel heroes are usually stronger than DC heroes. Pasta Pot Pete. Pasta Pot Pete isn't a character. He's a joke. A funny one. I liked Gwenpool till they gave her real power, which in my opinion totally ruined the joke. Gwenpool was great. I actually have every, I have the Unbelievable Gwenpool run. He's a villain. I know who Pasta Pot Pete is. I know my comics, John. I appreciated the power because it allowed them to, like, interact with the medium even harder. The only issue is that no one understands what this power is whenever they put her in. Like, they have to immediately nerf her whenever they do a crossover with her. So...
This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Icus.
Spider-Man and Batman do have some of the best parts. Batman's overrated. There, I said it. Batman sucks. I plan on getting the big collection volumes for it. The, yeah, I have the, like I have them in volumes, like the trade paperbacks.
Successfully purchased rival corporation N Protech of Scotland.
Oh, here we go.
N-Pro stock had taken a dip earlier in the day as rumors began to
Batman is everything people accuse Superman of being. He's a guy who wins just because the plot demands it. And even though people are like, oh, Batman doesn't have any superpowers, just his own wit and money, Batman's power is that he just develops whatever fucking power he needs with technology. Like, he literally just solves problems because he's fucking Batman. There's a fucking instance in the goddamn comics where he gets hit with a fucking Omega beam and he goes back in time. No one else goes back in time, just fucking Batman because it's goddamn Batman. Batman wins every encounter because he's Batman. Give Batman 100 years and he can destroy the universe. And then he fucking does it like 100 times because that's the plot of DC Metal. Look, Batman's so great and so smart. Batman's a god. He's way better than Superman because Batman has prep time. But he's just a guy, and it makes him relatable. Because I can't relate to an awkward teenager or a country farm boy or a down on his luck detective. No, I need to relate to a fucking billionaire with fucking emotional issues. Fuck Batman. Batman is great when he's written by right people. The problem is no one has to write. Okay, but here's the issue with that, is that everyone is great when written by the right people. There's a dude that's fucking redeemed Kite Man. This is why we collab. People love Kite Man now. I'm not sure that makes Kite Man a good character. I think that just makes one guy really good at writing Kite Man. So I assume Arkham series Let's Play is fair game for my channel. Oh, go fucking nuts. Yeah, I would never touch it. I do own one, actually. I don't hate Batman, let's be clear. I'm not a complete Batman hater. And I have read some Batman stories I have enjoyed. So don't get me wrong, I'm not completely down on Batman. But he's, like, part of it is the fans of Batman are the most obnoxious fucking people ever. And another part of it is he's just so fucking overhyped. And his execution in so many comics is, in fact, that. He can just do anything because he's Batman. He's the goddamn Batman. Batman the Animated Series did everything right, and nothing will top it. I mean, that's fair. I've seen a few episodes. It was a pretty good show. Fuck Batman sounds a lot like Batman hate. Well, not pure Batman hate, Arsic. There's some Batman hate. I'll acknowledge it. I got some Batman issues. But I'm not completely against Batman. Quickly hides Batman. No, it's fine. I don't have any problem with anyone liking Batman. But there are some really obnoxious Batman fans. I agree, Batman is overhyped in fans. See, that's all I'm trying to say. And also, he's a god that can do anything he wants. Unlike Spider-Man. Unlike Spider-Man. Exactly. Spider-Man is not a god who could... Look, Spider-Man's great. Everybody loves Spider-Man. Actually, I've met people that don't love Spider-Man. A lot of people love Spider-Man. I forget who it was that I saw that doesn't like Spider-Man. I knew a guy who didn't like Spider-Man because he was just an everyman. Spectacular Spider-Man was great. The 90s Spider-Man, holy hell no. The show is laughably bad, and I enjoy it for how bad it is. Yeah, I actually met someone that didn't like Spider-Man once. It's like that guy's clearly retarded. I need something to throw. That's not a person. Guys, I have 8 hit points. Batman the Animated Series was allowed to get away with a lot, like guns and episodes about drugs, since they counted as PSAs. Fucking 90 Spider-Man, every fight is grappling match. I watched some episodes of it. I saw the like Batman movie, but I wasn't. I didn't watch a lot of DC cartoons growing up, or any cartoons growing up. Actually, even as a kid, I think I mostly watched anime. I watched shit like Digimon Frontier and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I read Yu-Gi-Oh! Which, if you've never read Yu-Gi-Oh!, go read Yu-Gi-Oh! It's absolutely okay to show your children. Religious parents derive me of anime and Nicktoons. What? Why? That doesn't even make sense. Pokemon is the devil. I'm sure you've seen videos. Oh god, yeah, I've heard that. I didn't think that was a real thing people thought. I remember I watched a single episode of a Spider-Man cartoon relatively recently. I think it was Unlimited. And Spider-Man punched a guy into the screen, and at the exact time he punched a guy into the screen, my Wii sensor bar fell off my screen. It was the fucking craziest. Oh my gosh. What time is it? Oh my god, it's only 1:16. Alright. Fair enough. Can we just take a second to appreciate the design of this room? This is a cool office. I'd fucking chill in this office. I'm gonna fucking die. This fucking sound is my goddamn requiem. I don't know about French time. I do. Oh yeah, that's fair. Remember Deadpool was in the Ultimate Spider-Man because everyone hated it. Okay. Another controversial statement. I don't like Deadpool, like as a character. I've never seen. Every time I see Deadpool, he annoys the fuck out of me. Which I know is kind of his point, but that doesn't mean I have to like the point.
Sources close to the multinational giant inform me that it has successfully purchased rival corporation Enprotech of Scotland. Enpro stock
Access granted.
earlier in the day as rumors began to circulate, accusing CEO Ollie McTavish of embezzlement. McTavish
I do know Taskmaster was in it because it's weird because you normally associate Taskmaster with S-Men and Deadpool. S-Men and Deadpool. I can speak. Deadpool as a character is annoying to fuck, but Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool is spot on. I cannot stand those Deadpool movies either. I thought the second one was a bit better. But, okay, you see how every time we run by here we trigger something? I think the entire army is, like, outside of this wall and isn't, like, loaded, but I think they put them there so that they could load them in, and I'm triggering them by running by. S-Men. The real team, the S-Men. Evolution was dope. Oh, I actually enjoyed Evolution, but I was very young.
The purchase gives Tai Yong a significant increase in gold. This is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus.
Seaman. Fuck yeah! Seaman! Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, Seaman!
Sources close to the multinational giant inform me that it has successfully purchased rival.
Put the gun down, dummy. I didn't mean to pull a gun on you.
Reed! I don't know.
Stop lying, Sal. I know you kidnapped her and her team. I know you're out to destroy Seraph Industries.
Seraph?
I also know you're working with that son of a bitch who left me to die. So where's Megan?
We have an X-Men box set with the first 3 X-Men movies. I only seen the first one and been told that's a good decision. Yeah. Some of the X-Men... Look, here's what I'll say. Half of those X-Men movies are good.
But it doesn't. These men, they're bigger than Seraph, bigger than
Maybe
Tyler.
slightly less than half.
I'm nothing compared to their ambitions.
What are you talking about?
Remember X2 was okay. It had Legion in it.
He thought he could protect his staff with subdermal GPLs. But these men, they control global interests at a whim. One call to Picus, and the implants couldn't be heard. I thought they'd sent you here to kill me. You've got to help me. Please. You've made it this
Remember when Family Guy mocked Iceman?
Surely you'll come to
I think I do remember that, which is kind of dumb considering Iceman is an Omega level mutant.
Men never fail to underestimate women.
Adam, what the hell'd you do? The entire building's on alert.
Panic room.
Remember when South Park marked Family Guy?
Yeah, well, so do I.
Yes.
Forget about it right now. Get to the hangar bay, fast.
McTavish denied the allegations, but could not explain how millions of dollars in revenue ended up in his personal account. I'm sure it was just a clerical error, quipped Zhao Yunru, CEO of Taiyang Medical, as transfer of ownership was officially declared. The purchase gives Taiyang a significant increase in global market share. This is Eliza Kassan.
Am I too far away? It seems like this isn't doing anything.
To China now as details about a bold maneuver by biotech corporation Taiyang Medical continue to emerge. Sources close to the multinational giant inform me that it has successfully...
Squidbillies. My father-in-law loves Squidbillies. Enough said. Okay. I actually kind of enjoy Squidbillies. It is terrible, and I know it. That's my defense. I know. But you can have some good times with some Squidbillies. Oh god. How did he even get here? God, I'm dead. Alright, second verse, same as the first, everyone.
Details about a bold maneuver by biotech corporation Tai Yong Medical continue to emerge. Sources close to the
When you can admit something you enjoy is bad, your entertainment is justified. Yeah. Anyone ever seen XL Saga? God, XL Saga has been on my watch list for so long. But also, I guarantee you, mate, that no one else other than me has even the slightest chance of having actually seen XL Saga. God! Damn it! This would be so much easier with a gun.
to China now as details about a bold... Need a better line.
Oh, we're dead. Alright, John, have a great night. Wait, it's just a grass grenade. Fuck. I said this was going to be an issue.
In response to...
To China now as details about a bold maneuver by biotech corporation Tai Yong
He's in the penthouse area somewhere, and I want him found immediately. He cannot... Someone shoot him! I've got you covered! Combat position! Hold it!
You have 999,999,999 minutes in your chat and your rank is Overlord. Actually, that is a legit time and points. But I also, like, based on the system, have to be on every time it is on. So think of my score as more the maximum possible number. With Game Shark, you can play Snow Queen on Revelation Persona. I did not know that. We'll still probably do PS1, though. I'm out of those. Guys, I don't know. Peps? This doesn't count as stealth. This isn't stealth. This isn't stealth, this is fleeing. It's called tactical evasion. Yes, exactly.
I've lost contact. Cover fire!
You were absolutely not intended to win this fight non-lethally.
Give up!
Okay. Now to check the casualties. No stealth run over Guster. That was not stealth. That was a pincer attack. A pincer doesn't count. Pincers don't count as stealth. They were even still on alert. Shoulda watched his own ass, is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he should have watched his own ass. Remember that time Batman asked Robin if he was retarded? I actually do not remember that. Wait, does this game take place in 2020? Oh my god, it's 2026. Oh shit, yeah. No, I really see this happening. What do you think, guys? 6 years? 6 years? How you feeling? You feeling this in 6 years? That was All-Star Batman. Oh, yeah. I mostly know about the jokes from All-Star Batman. I don't think I've never actually read All-Star Batman. Like him being super butthurt about the Batmobile, and I'm the goddamn Batman. Digital Devil Saga is in 2025. Okay, well, actually, how fun would that be? Is we find out what years certain games are in, and then we create a fictional game timeline based on what happens in that game. Like, in 2025, we have Digital Devil Saga, and then in 2026, Deus Ex Human Revolution. Society all just came back somehow. That would be fun as shit. We need games with, like, definitive timelines for that, though. We need to create, like, a list. Guys. Guys, oh my fucking god. Wait, do I have to win? Guys, I don't think I'm gonna win this one. Heavy ammo. Here's the definitive Persona Devil Summoner timeline. Okay, this is gonna be a hard one. Alright, let's see what we got. This is tactical evasion, not stealth. It's not stealth unless I'm invisible. That's the rule. Tactical, yeah, I'm literally out of ammo. Okay. Punch them back. See, further proof that this isn't stealth is because he knows exactly where I am, and he's still shooting at me. EMP grenade. Anyone here play Metal Gear Rising Revenge? Arsic. Who do you think you're talking to right now? Damn, bitch! Fuck yeah!
Security measures disabled. Hangar doors unlocked.
I can't. I should not have won that. I've never played it. I don't know if it's any good. It is...
Security measures disabled. Hangar doors unlocked.
It's got its moments. It's really cool that you can precisely control the sword. Like everything is cuttable. You can precisely control the sword. It's got an okay soundtrack. The story is really where it falls apart. It is not Kojima at his best. Sometime in the medieval Japan, the 4 skilled devil summoners of the Kuzunoha clan agree to serve under the Yatagarasu and have their names passed down to other devil summoners. 1920, Raidu Kuzunoha, the 14th, investigates the missing persons case of a girl named Kaya. 1921, Raidu investigates a clan and their human sacrificial rituals. Split. If Raidu takes the law route, things continue as usual. If he takes the chaos, he is transported to Nocturne and replaces Dante. Kojima at his best is Death Stranding. I haven't played it, but that sounds wrong. Kojima at his best is Metal Gear Solid 1. Bam! No one thought I was gonna live that fight, but I somehow did it with moxie and wit.
Security measures disabled. Hangar doors unlocked.
But Norman Reedus. Oh, you're right. I hadn't considered Norman Reedus. Yes. Norman Reedus instantly makes any game's writing better. Put Norman Reedus in Persona 4, it becomes a good game. Hey, yo!
Hangar doors unlocked. Opening hangar bay.
I personally haven't played it. Well, you caught that baseless claim. He's like... Look, I know Kojima. There's no... there's no way I believe fucking... There's no... I don't think he has it in him physically to top Metal Gear Solid. I think he's done.
We're not going to Detroit.
I don't think he can reach that level again.
I'll explain on
I think he had that one in him, and I think he spent it. We all know I have bad taste in games. That is, you know what? You acknowledge it.
I mean, it's not some
That's
tiny
the important
cable
part.
station you're infiltrating.
Zal mentioned an Eliza and a phone call to Picus. Put them together, it has to mean Eliza Kassan is in on this.
You don't think that's a bit
The
of a
stretching. No, I stretch all the time.
famous news anchor working with a mercenary hit squad?
We can argue the fine points later. Set me down on the tower. I'll get in from the roof.
Alright, everyone. Get the fuck out of here. Go. Go, Malik. Get out.
Jensen, it's Pritchard. Malik tells me you want Eliza Kassan's location.
If it's not too much trouble.
It's not. I bypassed the firewall easily, and I've pulled up a 3D model of their floor plan. Her office is in the tower, room 404.
On my way.
Cool. Alright, let's save the game. I'm gonna head to the bathroom. And then when I come back, assuming Mal hasn't gone down again, Oh, split 1991. In one timeline, Japan is nuked during the events of SMT1. If not, the Devil Summoner Persona timeline continues. 1994, Hideo Hazama is tired of being bullied and uses a ritual to suck his school into an alternate dimension to take Lucifer's throne and get revenge on the school. Tamaki Uchida, now with the Demon Summoning Program, goes into the Towers of the Seven Deadly Sins and defeats Hazama. Alright, so I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then... if Mal isn't down, which I don't think it is, I think it's back. It is back. We'll go ahead and go on to picking shows. And then we'll probably end at the end of picking shows.